Sega. Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Middle Management Gamer. This is Worth Collecting, and today we'll be reviewing Sonic and Knuckles. Stay tuned.
Worth collecting. Worth collecting? Absolutely. Worth collecting. Worth collecting? Worth collecting today. Worth collecting. Worth collecting? Yes, it is.
So I guess over the last couple of weeks I've been reviewing strictly games from 1994. Don't know why I picked that year, but it seemed to be a good year in video game franchise. So we looked at Final Fantasy, we looked at Super Metroid, and now we're looking at another long-standing franchise in the video game series of Sonic the Hedgehog. This would be Sonic and Knuckles. So this is an interesting game because it was released just shy of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. They were supposed to be a single entity unit. But I guess Sonic was doing some sort of promotion with McDonald's, and the amount of cart space that they would need for this game to work was not possible at the time. So they split it into Sonic 3 and then Sonic and Knuckles. The cool thing about Sonic and Knuckles, this one right here, is it actually has a port on the top where you can plug in other Sonic the Hedgehog games and play them with Knuckles, who is on screen now. So, interesting technology. I don't think they really, did anything else with it or actually released any other types of games like that on the Genesis, but it was a pretty cool setup. It was rumored that Michael Jackson actually did some soundtrack bites for this particular game, but due to time constraints and contracting issues, he had to back out, and not sure how much of his information remains. Found that on Wikipedia. Go Wikipedia. So, let's give it a shot. I'll play for, 30 minutes or so, let you know whether or not this game is worth collecting. Let's have a look. Alright, so we're going to start it out with Sonic, because it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright. You'll have to forgive me. Ooh, look, mushrooms. You can bounce one. Alright, and then we can power charge. Go up here. Collect my rings. Sonic gets shields. Is this new? I don't remember these things in the last game. Although, God knows how long it's been since I've played Sonic 2. Didn't make that jump, I guess. Got a bonus stage. Uh-oh. I guess the object doesn't get to the game before that, get to the top before that thing gets you. That's interesting. Reaction time isn't what it used to be. Oh, we got a boss fight. He's cutting down the trees. And that was easy. Alright. So, just as fast as I remember it, although I'm not as fast as I used to be, so it definitely makes it a little bit difficult. And this introduces Knuckles here. And he just reversed gravity. So apparently Knuckles is the guardian of this particular island, and he doesn't realize that Sonic is the good guy. So he's trying to stop him too. I guess at some point they team up because he realizes that Sonic is here to free the animals. Oh, that's cool. Woo! All sorts of little nifty things. Missed a bonus stage there. There we go. Honestly, played one Sonic on the original Genesis. You pretty much played them all. Let's see what bonus stage. Alright. No! Alright, so the object is to get back into the jackpot on that and unlock all sorts of coins, which, as you can see, I suck at. So, uh-oh. Got a Robotnik battle. Crap. Come on. Ah! Alright. So, boss battles. A little harder than I remember. Not this time, buckaroo. Sonic, why'd you let him go? Oh, look, I saved all the animals. Woo! Darn, game over. I guess we'll have to try through again as Knuckles now. Sega. If you don't say Sega every time it says Sega, are you even living? Alright, Knuckles is chilling. Oh no! Knuckles is a Echidna? Echidna? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even know what it is. Knuckles can glide. That I was going to show you, but then... Oh! Apparently he can put on shields. He can also climb walls, which allows him to access places that Sonic can't access. Oh! Giant ring! Collect the blue spheres. Collect blue spheres. Oh. Don't hit the star spheres. That was kind of cool. You get to stay in the lower section because Knuckles doesn't send Knuckles up to the higher... Oh. Should have seen that coming. So there are different sections of the map that you can only get to with Knuckles, and it allows him to use his abilities to get like coins and stuff. and then you have to, use his abilities to get out of them, like the wall climb. Oop, lost my fire shield. Oop, lost my rings. Seems a little harder with Knuckles. Could just be my imagination. All right. So, honestly, Sonic the Hedgehog is a fun game. It's fast paced. You run through it, you pick up some rings and dive through, and you're like, every so often, you're like, wow, this is great. I'm moving really fast, and it's wow. But nostalgia wise, I don't get the feeling like I get from when I play like an old Super Mario Brothers game. When I play an old Mario game, I'm like, yeah, and do 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 do. I'm running around and I'm trying to save the Mushroom Kingdom, and honestly, I don't get that with Sonic, and maybe that's because I was a Nintendo guy first, and then I got a Sega later, and I don't know. Innovation wise, this one was cool because again, you can play as Sonic or Knuckles, and you can actually plug in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and play as Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, or Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and play as Knuckles, or you can play as Tails in this version. If you put Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in, you can play Sonic and Knuckles with Tails, which is kind of cool. That innovation kind of gives it a like a kind of a zing. Um, you can pick it up loose for 22 bucks. In the box, it goes for only like $100. It's not super expensive. Not really collected. Um, Honestly, it's like they just made a whole bunch of these and nobody cares about Sonic the Hedgehog. So the price never seems to really go up. So you can pick one up really cheap. So for that reason, worth collecting. Yes. Um, if it was any more than 22 bucks, though, I probably wouldn't bother. Just emulate this or play it in like a greatest hits collection on like the PlayStation or the Xbox, because I know they're out there and you can probably get all the Sonic games for like the same price. So this one's kind of a but anyway, I enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed Knuckles. It's fun to play, but you know you do you. If you're a Sonic fan, you might say ah. If you're a Mario fan, you might be like eh. So next week will be the end of my 1994 saga games. I went through a list of 1994 releases to see what else I had, and it looks like it's going to be Killer Instinct. So join me next week, and like always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.